What was your childhood like? What if you could change your history? Two questions that I've been thinking about now for some time, and I just thought this is the perfect place to talk about it. My name is Rahul George, and I'm a hypnosis coach and personal guide. And it is my life's mission to help midlife professionals conquer their inner fears, to live a more impactful life using self hypnosis. And I'm the creator of the eye hypnosis system. So let's spend a little bit of time together and really, think about this. What was your childhood like? So I was thinking in terms of one, when you reflect back on your childhood memories, your past memories, uh, you either might tend to focus more on the negative or more on the positive, right? If you have a tendency to focus more on the positive, that just means that by nature you've decided to be the hero, right? And the more you spend time living your life like this, um, no matter what life throws at you, you're able to work things around. And a lot of times, or most times, when you look back on your life, you tend to think of it through this frame, right? And I get it because that's that's what I gravitate towards. I don't have to really try; it just comes naturally to me. Now, on the other hand, you probably know people that when they think about their past, they invariably tend to feel like they're victims. They were wronged personally, and they tend to carry that heavy load with them even now. And interestingly enough, if you really think about it, um, the villains aren't the ones that might have done something to them in childhood. It's these people that who are, or maybe you might even consider yourself to be the villain in certain areas of your life, right? So here's something to really think about. What if you, or in fact, you know what? Let me come back to that in a second. So you're either, coming from the place of being your own hero, or you've become your own villain, right? And there's something that is very common to both, being both types of people, and that's your inner voice. So there's a tendency to speak to yourself in a certain tone of voice, right? And because you're so accustomed to listening to that tone of voice for decades, literally, it takes very little to get, it's like what we say here, right? To get chabi marod, like it takes very little for you to to feel like you're a victim, or to feel like life has been unfair or unkind to you. And lastly, right, so there's your past memories, the way you think about it, and what you think of yourself, right? Either the hero or the villain, and of course the tone that you speak to yourself in. And last but not the least, it's the decisions that you have taken at every stage, right? So think back on your own life. Maybe maybe something from last year, maybe something from 2 years ago, 5 years ago, right? Um, if you made a decision, it might have a bearing to the person that you were in childhood, and you kind of carry that on. So the way I look at it, and this is obviously my opinion, but just something for you to play with, right? If you really wanted to change your history, change your childhood the way you now want to see it in the future, the first thing is to give yourself that permission. Literally give yourself that permission, saying that, okay, it's all right, whatever happened in the past, I now, in this very moment, I'm giving myself that permission to change, to look at past incidents from a different lens. And the moment you're able to do that, and there'll come a day, and it could be this moment, it could be soon enough, where you'll find yourself going deeper into looking at these experiences that you've had in the past with this new lens, with this new way of accepting that maybe there was a lesson in there for me. And when you start deep diving and you start literally like immersing yourself in this personal history deep dive, you'll start to unhook, you'll start to let go of a lot of past hurt, and also the way you saw yourself till now, right? And eventually you'll start to arrive at a place where more and more it feels like you're in this revival, you're in this new, it's like what they call punarjanam. It's literally like you feel like you're being born again into this life as this new person, right? So just something that I thought, not only that it might be of interest to you, but you never know, maybe these words may be what you were looking for, or maybe these words are what you wanted to hear, to give you, so that you give yourself this permission to to begin to change, right? So as I sign off now, do check the comments below, the first comment, in fact. So I've literally put a lot of time and patience and thought into this group that I've created. It's an exclusive group, so you'll find the invitation in the comment below. And this is this is literally an exclusive group of people like us, because if you've had the patience, if you've really connected with what I've been saying all this while, that's one reason why you're here. And in that group, we get to talk more, and definitely come there and ask me your questions, and I'd love to answer all of them and so much more. So at this point, this is me, Rahul George, signing off, and I look forward to spending more time with you in our exclusive group. And last but not the least, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I truly hope that this makes a difference to your life in some way. Till the next time, see you.